You don't water orchids that are in a bark mix the same way you water ordinary houseplants. I'm going to show you how to do it right.
Okay, listen up. You don't want to miss this.
You may have heard that it's okay to water orchids with ice cubes, but it's not recommended because ice cubes don't soak the entire root ball. This is the best way to water orchids. You start with a watertight container like this old ice cream container I'm using. Put your orchid in its bark mix down in the container. Then fill the container to the top with water. Rainwater is best if possible. Otherwise, use room temperature water to avoid shocking your orchid. As soon as the water is up to the top, you can pull the orchid out. No need to let it soak. Then pick the plant in its pot and set it down in a dry well, which is a shallow dish with pebbles in it. Don't let water sit in the crown of the plant because it can cause ground rot. Check for pests and diseases. You should water your orchid once a week and fertilize every other week during the growing season, which runs from equinox to equinox. Every other time you water is a good time to add fertilizer. You could probably get by with an ordinary water-soluble fertilizer for houseplants at 1/4 to a half strength, but I prefer to use one that is specially formulated for orchids. Here are a couple of options. Just add the fertilizer to the water in which you submerge the plant, but use it at half the strength listed on the package. And unless you know of a disease concern, it's fine to reuse the water fertilizer mixture for several orchids, one at a time. And here's a little bonus. This orchid fertilizer works beautifully on all my other houseplants too.
Stubborn Old Gardeners comes from the Central Alabama Master Gardener Association. Close the door on your way out.